70s. With your Doppler 10 forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Come for the obesity, stay for the anger. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Bone, I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Specifically today, low T, low testosterone. Did you know that when dudes hit their early to mid-30s, they start losing 2 to 3% of their testosterone production every year?
Every year.
Every year.
Every year.
It happens gradually. Before they know it, pee-pee falls off, and they just don't feel like the same man that they were.
Oh, no.
Maybe you have a decrease in libido. I like in the copy points, it says parentheses, sex drive.
Oh.
I mean, like, do people not know what libido is?
You know what? Maybe they don't. Maybe they haven't had one for so long, they just have forgotten what that even means.
Okay. Maybe you're putting on weight, less productive at the gym, poor sleep, sad or depressed. These are all symptoms of low T. I want you to go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. They will help you, just like they help me and they help Timmy Hall and Bo Bishop. That's right. And Marty Brenneman.
A lot of people.
Oh, Marty he is swinging. He's eating that Laura's lean beef.
Okay.
Woo! Call him, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. We have an update on Red Lobster. We're going to get to that. I also want to tell you that after we do that, I am so upset about something, my face is going to melt. So if you've never seen that in person, and if that gets you off somehow, go watch us on the YouTube channel. We're live. Just go to YouTube and search 971 The Fan. You'll see our live stream pop up. Because I have a visual aid, and I'm going to, my face is going to melt off. But anyway, go ahead, Bone.
Well, we just learned very briefly about how Red Lobster, you were saying that they should have endless soup, salad, and Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yes.
That's a thing they do, apparently.
Well, you know what, though? Shame on them. Shame on them for not going on TV and advertising it. Olive Garden goes on TV, and they talk about their endless breadsticks and salad and soup all the time, which is how I know about it.
Yeah.
Red Lobster goes on all the time. Hey, Shrimp Fest! Hell with Shrimp Fest! Talk to me about the endless biscuits and salad and soup.
Yeah. All right. I learned about this, though, because of a few of you on comments on Twitter and on YouTube, and I appreciate that. I saw that. But I also was mentioning there's a Twitter user that I like that I could not remember the name of, and I found him thanks to a few of you tweeting about it. It is Red Lobster Lover Joe, and it's just RL Lover Joe on Twitter. This man, who lives in Columbus or somewhere around here, goes to the Red Lobster on Georgesville Road. He apparently enjoys it so much, he takes a picture of the restaurant when he arrives. I see right here a post, May 10th, just arrived at Red Lobster, Georgesville Road, hashtag Red Lobster for hashtag lunch, Columbus, Ohio. Then he tweets out 4 photos of a reward he got from his Red Lobster account, where he said, to start, I get a Mocha Sea Turtle Frappe, a frozen creamy treat with chocolate caramel and finest California espresso blend.
See, that's another thing that bothers me. Why are you doing that, Red Lobster?
What do you mean?
Who is going to Red Lobster? Now, good for this guy because he got the reward. He's very happy.
Yeah.
But if you were to give him something else with the reward, I'm sure he would have been just as happy.
Sure.
Who's going to Red Lobster saying, hey, you know what I got a taste for? Shrimp and a caramel frappe latte. Get the hell out of here.
All
know
right.
what you are.
All right. So he had 4 pictures of this thing. It looked delicious, by the way. Then, May 10th, he tweeted, same day, endless soup, salad, and Cheddar Bay biscuits, our famous New England clam chowder and garden salad with 4 delicious Cheddar Bay biscuits. Dine in only at Red Lobster for hashtag lunch, Georgesville Road, hashtag Red Lobster, Columbus, Ohio. Pictures of both the salad and the soup. And then more pictures of the soup and the Cheddar Bay biscuits, because he then got 4 of those. And he apologized because there's only a picture of 3 of them. He said, I ate one of them. Good news, if you go follow him right now, he just arrived at Red Lobster. He just tweeted out 3 minutes ago that he's at Red Lobster. So if you want to see what he's eating today, now you know. So I'm just telling you,
all right,
good for Red Lobster Lover Joe. And I hope Red Lobster doesn't let this man down by being wusses and closing down. We got to stay in business for this guy.
I've been told the YouTube feed went down, but now it's back again. So
they're testing stuff. It'll come back.
It's always a good time to test during the show. People actually care.
We've had
a soft launch for 2 weeks, but let's test now. day 2 of the hard erect launch. So
the rock hard launch,
yes,
Mike.
All right. So when was it we were talking about people in offices taking half a donut or cutting off a little piece of a bagel and leaving the rest for another coworker to discover? It was just recently, right?
Yeah, we were discussing. I don't know why we were talking about it, but we were.
Okay.
You're right.
All right. So we had cookies today because Fish had a programming meeting, so he brought us in. We had visual aids, and he said, I'm going to go by the Giant Eagle and get the guys some cookies and put them on the table during the meeting.
Yeah.
I had 2 of them. By the way, the all-butter chocolate chip cookies at Giant Eagle, delicious. Wonderful.
Those, other than not being warm, tasted like they came right out of the oven.
Oh, no, they're delicious.
They're
That's
gooey.
always a favorite in my house.
Yeah, they're great.
And what I like to do when I'm feeling extra fat is you go to the bakery counter and you ask for a tub of their white buttercream frosting. And then you dip the all-butter chocolate chip cookies in there like chips and salsa.
Oh my.
That when you really have just given up on life, that is something to do.
That sounds good. I could do that right now, actually.
All right. Anywho. Oh, crap. See, I just did it.
You said anywho.
Anywho.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch myself in the testicles. Hold on.
We're on YouTube now. Everyone can see that you're not doing that.
No, I just did. I just punched myself right in the testes.
That's a joke.
So we got cookies. Hey, YouTube audience, see this?
Yeah.
What do we see here? What camera you want me to...
Go look at that. There you go.
This is half a cookie. There's 1 cookie left. One of the idiots that works here took their grubby paws, ripped off half a cookie, and left the rest in there. What planet are we on?
I don't know, dude.
Take the whole cookie. And you know what? If you want to throw the rest of it away, throw it away or wrap it up in a napkin. I don't like it when I can clearly see you've cut it with a knife. But this is a jagged tear.
Yeah,
which means somebody has taken their grubby, beefy mitts and they've torn the cookie apart and they leave the rest for someone else to eat. We are living in a society, people.
Yeah, I usually am not the person who joins you in these crusades where you say, you know what? The person didn't signal properly before coming over to the left lane or whatever, jail. But on that one, jail for life. If you're breaking off the cookie in half and only look, cookies are not for you if you feel like you have to break one in half to eat it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's not for you then. That you're not about that life.
A cookie is not something to share.
Right. I'm just pointing out, don't do that if you don't want to eat the whole. Don't take a cookie if you don't want the whole cookie. Don't take a bite of it. Bring the cookie with you and then take your little stupid bite in your car or in your office or wherever you are and then throw it away. If you really can't have more than a bite of that cookie, fine. But don't break it in half and go, well, someone else will want my remains.
Get out of here.
No, I don't. I don't
Act
want
like
your
a
cookie
decent
remains.
Human being.
It's gross.
Ridiculous. Put you in jail for life.
Yeah.
Cover you with fire and have honey and have fire ants eat you.
Okay.
And then I'll light you on fire with a flamethrower.
There you go.
Our rapid fire coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
You'll find stop-and-go traffic causing a 10-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and 270. And there's another 10-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Custom Air, your independent American Standard custom care dealer. You're not just a homeowner. You're also an air conditioner that only works sometimes owner. You need cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit CustomAirCo.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
We see it every day. A guy comes into the men's clinic and guess what? The pills quit working, or they're sick of the side effects. And you know what else we see? Guys not confident in their relationship. At Columbus Men's Clinic, we're the leaders in bedroom confidence. Understanding if you even need ED or low T treatment should be the first step. And the next should be choosing the treatment or treatment combination to build your confidence. Our urologist and physician group is offering professional, modern treatments with success rates as high as 92% and decades of experience. Our doctors are not going to send you an email with what might work for most people. We are results-driven, concierge. You don't pay for medication, it's included, but you invest in the time it takes to get you where you want to be. We've built an experience with discretion that takes the worry out of going to the doctor. In fact, we've normalized it for guys all over Columbus. Come see our friendly team in Columbus and find out why we've been #1 in men's health for years. Get a consultation and low-T blood work with results on your first visit for $99. Get your confidence back in the bedroom and beyond. Go to ColumbusMen'sClinic.com and book your appointment today. ColumbusMen'sClinic.com.
DraftKings Sports and Social is now open in Columbus Short North. Get ready for the ultimate experience where sports and the party collide into an atmosphere unlike any other. Visit sportsandsocial.com/Columbus and follow us on social for details. DraftKings Sports and Social. Drink, eat, be social.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Schedule your free in-home estimate today, and for every 2 windows you buy, the next 2 are free, plus 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 years. Restrictions apply. Check them out online, uwd.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Now at UDF, buy 3 everyday favorites with UDrive Plus to quickly stack an extra 20 cents in gas savings. That includes snacks like Fritos and Doritos, candy like M&M's and Reese's, and ice cream like ours. UDF, made for you. Specially marked products with an opted-in UDrive account.
The memorial is coming, and we'll be there, and you'll be there, and we'll all be. You get the point. The Fan is broadcasting live from the memorial.
Sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling and Orthopedic One.
The Fan.
Hollywood Lights.
Set sail with excitement at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Saturday, May 25th, you could be the lucky winner of a 7-day, all-expenses-paid Caribbean cruise for 2. Not a sailor? No problem. Opt for $15,000 in cold hard cash instead. Play your favorite slots and table games throughout May to earn entries. More details at HollywoodColumbus.com. Remember, your adventure awaits at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Goals. Have you written yours down? We have, and we review them often. This is Mike Weens, founder of Care Heating and Cooling. Care's goals are defined by measuring many things, and our most important goals are not measured in dollars. Care constantly seeks feedback through surveys and online reviews, not only from our existing customers, but new ones as well. Care tracks how often we solved your problem the first time, and if Care was easy to contact and convenient to deal with. Was a carbon monoxide test done? Was the reason for a repair made clear? Did our technician adequately explain the difference between a required repair and a recommended service? We want to know if our technicians treated you and your home with respect and care, and were our customers' needs thoroughly analyzed and addressed. Simply put, Care Heating and Cooling sets goals designed to make Care the best service company in Central Ohio. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Safe Auto Insurance is now Direct Auto Insurance. What's the difference? Basically, the name. Direct Auto offers savings of up to 25% on state minimum coverage, just like you're used to, which means you never have to make trade-offs when it comes to paying for car insurance. So don't even think about carpooling to work with Talkative Ted. It's time to stop compromising and keep driving with Direct Auto. Get a free quote at directauto.com or call 1-877-GO-DIRECT. Savings vary, terms apply. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Just be glad you aren't as stupid as these two.
Oh, yes.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Please go and subscribe to the podcast if you don't already. Maybe you're saying, man, you wanted to subscribe to a lot of stuff. I mean, we listen to the show live. Now you got the YouTube. Then there's the podcast. That's right, but it's all free. So go to wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and T-Bone. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling.
Rapid fire.
Sponsored by Custom Air. Custom Air. Custom Solutions. Custom Comfort.
All right, Teddy. Rapid fire number 1.
All right. Now that we're live on the Fans YouTube channel, tell me some of the things that you personally like to watch on YouTube.
I'm going to say old Norm Macdonald talk show appearances. That's what I like to watch.
Do you have
late night talk show appearances?
You don't have anything you subscribe to? Any channels?
I'm not a big YouTube watcher.
Oh, well, I am. So, Teddy, I'm glad you asked. I like Donut, which is, you'd think it's food. It's cars. Like guys doing donuts in the parking lot. Yeah.
All right.
That's a good channel if you like cars. I am a big fan of, there's a travel channel with a woman called Crosby Grace. She is an attractive lady, but she's also like good with the travel videos. Does a good job editing those.
I like to watch Nancy Grace.
Yeah, okay. There's another travel channel I like called We're in the Rockies, which, good reference, because they are literally referencing Dumb and Dumber, but they're a family of people that live in the Rockies and go to all these national parks. So I like that.
All right.
Trying to think what else. Oh, Awful Coaching. If you've never checked that one out, it is a guy, I don't know where
that guy's unhinged.
I don't know where this guy lives. All he does is scream about bad basketball coaching.
I've seen that one because you've showed it to me. And the thing is that he's very entertaining, and he'll just scream his head off.
Yeah.
He also is very knowledgeable and knows what he's talking about.
He does. He knows what he's talking about. But, man, it is it's a lot. So, and then finally, the Punk Rock MBA. If you've ever wanted to learn more about, like, rock and roll and stuff, that guy, Finn McKenty. Not bad at the YouTubes on
Very
that
nice.
stuff.
I like what you said about the coach one.
Oh, Timmy's here.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Timmy.
Hey, how are you guys?
Great.
Yes. Norm Macdonald clips, that's also really good.
Yeah.
I watched the comedy clips too, but it first started for me with Dude Perfect. Something that me and the little boy could watch and enjoy together. Trick Shot guys as they've blown up, and I think they're probably top 5 subscribers in the history of YouTube.
They've blown up.
They got to be up there.
They've all got,
they
got
do
a compound
They do
now.
like arena shows, don't they?
Yes, they do. They've done the Schottenstein Center and Nationwide, I'm sure. Yeah, I think Jack's gone to one of those shows.
All right, rapid fire number 2.
All right, Jared Goff. He's now the highest paid quarterback in the NFC. Give me your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFC.
All right, no particular order. You ready?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins. Jared Goff.
Not in the NFC.
The Falcons are not in the NFC?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Since when?
Sorry, I forgot. I don't know why. They're irrelevant to me, so I forgot. I thought that was it. I don't know why I didn't have him on my NFC list. I thought he got traded. He's not in the NFC anymore. You're right. My bad.
Okay. Jared Goff and Caleb Williams.
Yeah. That's
Super Bowl!
That's a lot.
Super Bowl!
I'm going to go Dak, Goff, Purdy, Hurts. I really don't like Kirk Cousins.
No Dak for me, Teddy.
I really don't like Kirk Cousins.
Kiss my Dak.
Whatever.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with. I guess I have to go with
You
Kirk
gotta
Cousins.
pick
I gotta go with
someone.
Kirk Cousins. All right. Sorry.
Matt Stafford's pretty good.
I
like
said
him?
Stafford. I said
Oh, did you?
Stafford, Goff, Dak.
Okay, sorry.
I said Purdy and Hurts. Okay,
right.
there's my 5. Never mind.
right.
I can't count.
All right, rapid fire number 3.
All right, who would you currently put on your Mount Rushmore of sports villains? And, it doesn't have to be a player or a coach. Could
All
be a writer or blogger.
All right, I got thoughts.
Okay.
Mount Rushmore 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bobby Knight. Pete Rose.
Are we okay? Okay.
I'm sorry. Is this not? Are they not in the NFC either?
No, he said currently. I didn't know. Are these people alive? Like, I didn't know what he meant
Who
currently.
would you currently put on your Mount Rushmore of sports villains?
Okay. Well, I thought
Teddy, am I playing the game wrong, or is he having a problem?
I don't know.
No, you could read this.
You can read that a couple ways, right?
I thought you meant
Who would
current.
you,
All
who would
fine.
you put on your
Totally
list
different
today?
I was
Like your
sweating it
all-time
out.
list,
Okay,
right?
well, if it's today, Bobby Knight, Pete Rose, T-Bone, and O.J. Simpson.
Good. Thank you. Mine would be the same 3 except Common Man because he doesn't apparently listen to instructions. I was going off of like you said currently.
It
Why'd you say
doesn't matter.
current?
Yours can be current, and his can be all time.
All right. No, I don't have any. I'm good. Let's move along. It's taking too long. Let's go.
Who would you currently put on your Mount Rushmore of sports villains?
Why would it change? If it's like all time? Wouldn't that be like the same people?
You and I are just reading this differently.
Yeah. That's what he said.
What did you
currently.
mean, Ted? Now I need to know. We're going to stop this segment. You wrote it. Tell me what you meant.
It was poorly written.
I
No,
agree.
that's a
We
cop
both
out.
agree.
You didn't answer. What did you mean?
No, what did you mean? One of us is wrong.
I was hoping it would be more like more current is what I was going for.
Okay,
Like,
that's fine.
like-
I was wrong. I took it the wrong
well,
way.
no, but it was a poorly written question, so it's my fault.
All right,
Phil Mickelson's the villain then, if it's current.
I was hoping to get like a Mike Florio on there,
Oh,
like
okay.
a Skip Bayless, but
I would. Well, I
All
would
right,
put
Skip
this.
Bayless.
Here's
Florio,
one.
Colin Cowherd, and T-Bone.
That's much better.
I would put Jim Irsay on there as one, just because I think he's getting away with too much. You know what? I would put Jerry Jones on there for you, Teddy, because that's a guy who's ruining the Dallas Cowboys. He's ruining them for 30 years.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I'd probably put Rob Manfred on there just for being a putz. And
you got to put
Gary Bettman,
Florio, or somebody on there.
Well,
Rimmer, somebody.
I'll go with Rimmer.
No.
I'll go with Rimmer. There you go. That'll make him real happy.
Rapid fire number 4.
All right. Now, this one can be a little loosely sort of taken to an interpretation as well.
The music's gone.
It's
already.
George Lucas. He turned 80 years old today. So what's your top 3 favorite George Lucas movies? Doesn't mean he directed the movies, just something that he was related to. Like he could have created it. Maybe he didn't direct it.
First 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Well, you know mine, Teddy, are going to be Star Wars. So
Go ahead.
I will
sure
go
which
with,
ones.
I will go with Empire Strikes Back.
Which one's that?
That's episode 4, the second one or episode 5, second one that was made.
Okay, that's number 2.
I will go with that one. I will go with the original A New Hope Star Wars, and then
What's that? The first one?
Yeah, and then I will go with the one they returned with Daisy Ridley. That'll be my third one. The episode 7. Those would be my 3.
Jar Jar Binks?
No. None of the Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen ones made it.
I like it, the Natalie Portman.
You know what? She was good in that movie, but she had to work with an absolute stiff in Hayden Christensen.
No
He
good.
was so bad in those movies.
Great actor, Bone.
Terrible in those movies.
I hate them.
Yeah, he had not a lot of range. Sorry. It's too bad.
Rapid fire number 5.
All right. Today is National Buttermilk Biscuit Day. What's your favorite type of bread to have with a meal?
I love bread. I'm going to go with a warm focaccia.
That's good. I feel like
Cheddar Bay biscuit, not bread. Sorry, it's a biscuit.
What? I don't know what this means. I was going to go with garlic bread. I don't know. I like garlic bread, so I was going to say garlic bread.
Timmy?
Goes with a lot of my stuff.
I'm going to go with an everything bagel.
With a meal?
You don't have that with a meal. That's just your meal, isn't it?
Well, read the question again.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
What's your favorite type of bread
to have with a meal?
Yeah, you're right. Stupid answer.
This is called radio hosts don't know how to read.
You don't just put an everything bagel next to a steak dinner, idiot.
Well, and I also don't want to be a stickler, Ted, but biscuits are not bread. There's no yeast in biscuits.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Yeet?
Biscuit is a biscuit. It's more like a pastry, if anything.
I didn't know how they made biscuits. You don't have to let the dough rise?
No.
Oh.
Italian bread is lovely.
It's an unleavened bread. I didn't know that.
Well, there is unleavened bread. I guess that's right.
No, is that?
I would classify. If I come over to your house, you say, "Hey, I got some bread for you. Hand me a biscuit." I'm going to say, "Well, that's not bread. It's a biscuit. It's delicious.
It's
I'll eat it."
wonderful. Yeah.
I like how I started out as the villain in this segment, but I think Mike has turned into the villain in this segment. I really enjoy the turn here. This has been good. As you should get to know Anakin Skywalker. Similar arc.
Who? Who?
Never mind.
Who's Anakin Skywalker?
He's the one who brings you the bread when you go to a restaurant, and he brings you biscuits, and you get mad. That's who it is. There you go.
I'm just saying, somebody says, "Would you like some bread?" They bring me a biscuit. I'm not going to be upset.
I know what Ted meant. It's
just
in the
not
bread family. It's in the bread products.
What I anticipated.
Would you bring anything up? Would you tell them that it's not bread?
No, I wouldn't.
Or would you just keep your mouth shut?
No, you would.
No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know. I'm too stupid to even know the difference.
I thought bread was.
You'd say, "Thanks for the everything bagel."
Right. That's a great looking bagel there.
An interesting Bronny James tidbit has emerged. Details next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
There's a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and I-70, and you'll hit a 15-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between Livingston Avenue and 270. This report is sponsored by Donato's Pizza. Every piece is important. Donato's is bringing you huge savings on a large pizza. For a limited time, get a large one-topping pizza for just $10.99. Yes, $10.99. When you order online and pick it up, use promo code PICKUP. Limit of 5 pizzas. Pick up your Donato's and save today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors. Voted by Columbus homeowners as the leading and most trusted window brand. Find out why at PellaColumbus.com or at their brand new Polaris showroom.
Are you feeling unsure about your current heating and cooling system? With Custom Air's Comfort Consultants, you can get a thorough assessment of your current HVAC equipment and explore future options for replacements, ensuring you make the right choice for your home sweet home. Take control of your comfort and peace of mind today. Go to customairco.com or call us at 614-552-HVAC to schedule your complimentary consultation with one of our experts. Custom Solutions, Custom Comfort, Custom Air.
I'm Charlie P., and I lost 50 pounds on Awaken 180 weight loss. Two of my doctors, my general practitioner and my gastroenterologist, both sat me down and had a real heart-to-heart with me that I was not headed in the right direction and said that I need to lose weight. So that's why I thought, now it's time to talk to Awaken 180 because they're going to be the people that are going to be able to help me. And ultimately, my doctor was able to eliminate my diabetic medicine. So I'm off my diabetic medicine and I'm on such a small dosage of my blood pressure medicine that probably the next time I see him, I'll be able to remove that completely as well.
Thanks, Charlie. Hey, it's Chaps. Whether your goal is to eliminate medications, improve your health, mobility, or confidence, do what we all did and choose the solution for weight loss, Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reserve your at-home consultation today at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800. That's awaken180weightloss.com or 844-346-1800.
Don't miss your opportunity to experience the power and quality of Kubota firsthand at CEC Turf and Tractor Kubota Orange Days sales event on Friday, May 17th. This is your opportunity to demo tractors, plus take a look at zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, and more. Ask about their competitive financing offers and get a coupon up to $500 off Kubota equipment. Join CEC Turf and Tractor Kubota Orange Days sales event, noon to 6 p.m. on Friday, May 17th to experience it for yourself. For more information, visit cecturfandtractor.com.
The Fan is your home for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, we're not. You can't say that. Take two.
The Fan is your home of the Buckeyes. Yes, that's right. Same thing, but more playoff success. Now give Big Voice Guy another brandy. Thank you. The Fan.
And now to the chopper for our traffic report.
There's a lot of traffic. It must be headed to Meijer for the Buy 5, Save $5 sale. Shop Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, Breyer's ice cream, and Coca-Cola or Pepsi 24 packs, plus deposit where applicable. All Buy 5, Save $5. Mix or match at Meijer.
Okay.
Deals so good, you've just got to talk about them. Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all the deals in the Meijer app.
At the James at Ohio State, you're choosing the experts who understand there is no routine cancer, where your care is delivered by a highly specialized team dedicated to studying and treating just one type of cancer, yours. And where 1,700 scientists are working on new treatments and new hope for every form of cancer. All at the region's only comprehensive cancer center, designated by the National Cancer Institute. You didn't choose cancer, but the choice of where to treat it is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Common Man and T-Bone here for the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
It's our absolute favorite place to go for that live VIP sportsbook experience. 12,000 square feet of sportsbook action. 2 huge walls of TVs, not to mention delicious food and drink. But your experience can be even better if you download the Penn Play app.
Yep, you can get up to $140 in rewards. It's so easy, dummies like us can do it. Got to download the free Penn Play app today and cash in your bonuses. Plus, you never know, and you'll see Man and I lurking around.
I'm lurking. Must be 21 or over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
New 2024, up to 72 months Aria, up to 36 months Rogue, and 6324.
Reichert Nissan has an announcement to make. 0% financing is now available for up to 72 months. Take a Reichert Nissan Aria home today and pay 0% for 72 months. But that's not all. Reichert Nissan also has 0% financing on Rogue 2. Visit the Reichert Mega Mall off 270 and 33 or shop thousands of new and certified used at ReichertNissan.com.
Get the right car at Reichert.
We're dealing.
With approved credit. Residency restrictions apply. Offers cannot be combined. Dealer contribution affects consumer cost.
All your favorite Fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Objects in radio may be dumber than they appear. This is Man and Bone.
Happy Tuesday, a special Tuesday edition of Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer is coming up at the top of the 5 o'clock hour. Also, game show in the 5 o'clock hour. What's the game, Boner?
This week we're doing metal band or comic book. So I'll give you the name of one of those things, and you tell me which one it is.
Bronny James, of course, son of LeBron, went to USC, died for a short period of time, then was brought back to life. Had cardiac arrest, averaged, 4.5 points last year?
It was not much at all.
No,
right.
he was not an impact player. He is declared for the NBA draft. And the reports are he's going to stay in the draft. He's not just going to dip his toe in and then get in the portal and go someplace else and play high school basketball, college basketball. So he's at the NBA Combine, which is going on this week. And he was measured. LeBron, obviously. What's LeBron measured? 6'7"?
6, I believe.
6'8", 6'7"?
His measurements are, I think when he came into the league, it was around 6'8" and either 240 or 250.
He is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
His son, obviously, I'm sure, has basketball acumen. You don't get D1 scholarship offers and become a 4-star recruit coming out of high school if you suck.
Right.
But he was listed as 6'4". He went to the Combine. They said, "Excuse me, sir, can you please take those platform shoes off so we can measure you?" And so he did. He took his shoes off, and he came in at 6'1.5".
Right.
6'1.5".
That's a size that, like, Kyrie Irving is not a big dude in the NBA. Kyrie Irving's 6'3". Like, I'm saying Ja Morant is 6'3". And those guys may have some of the freakiest handles, explosiveness, ridiculous getting to the rim ability that I've ever seen in my life. Shot making ability from all over the floor. Allen Iverson is listed as 6'1". You know what I mean? Like, that's probably the closest height comparison you can think of. Now, there are guys in the league who have played that are under 6'3" since Allen Iverson. I'm not trying to compare Bronny James to guys like that and say, well, if he can't be one of the Hall of Famers, then he can't play in the NBA. There are guys who play in the league who are that height. It's just, you're talking about in an NBA now where everyone is obsessed with wingspan, height, all these measurables, and efficiency. Usually those go hand in hand. If you have big wingspan and all these other things, that helps you defensively to be a more efficient player, helps you with rebounding, helps you be a more efficient offensive player, get your shot off easier. If he does not have explosive
diarrhea,
quickness, I was going to say quickness, but if he does not have explosive diarrhea, I guess that doesn't help either. If he's not an explosive guy to the rim, and if he is not one of the best shooters in the league, it's going to be really tough for him to make an NBA roster at 6'1". And given he hasn't really shown any of that in college, yeah, I mean, outside of his name being LeBron James, Bronny James, like he has not at this point shown anything that justifies him being in the NBA.
God gave me big hands and a strong grip.
Now, he did do the shooting combine. He finished 19 of 25 in three-point shooting, which was second of all the people there. But again, that's a drill with no real defense coming at you. That's not going to be the same as getting your shot off in the NBA.
Yeah, he can shoot when no one's guarding him.
And again,
congratulations.
I don't know.
So can Timmy.
Best thing that would happen for him would be to come back to school for a couple years and show this. You got to average like 20 points a game in college to show me you could be an NBA player if you're 6'1".
Not if Daddy's going to draft you.
How many open threes do you think you guys could make? Because I saw people, Bone, to your point, the commenters on like that Instagram reel that I watched, everybody seemed to be on his side after he makes 11 threes running 20% speed at best.
Yeah.
Wide open, no defense. Anybody worth their jock should be able to knock down all those.
Well, this isn't
you're
playing a middle-aged man in the rec league. This is the
NBA we're trying out for.
No, to your point, Timmy, I am always fascinated by the amount of people who will get worked up over videos of like an average or like a bench guy in the NBA will be doing like a half an hour of shooting after a game. And someone will take a little Instagram video of him just shooting and the guy will just do pull-up jumpers from like 14 feet, turnarounds, and every one of them is just swish, swish, swish. And they're like, how's this guy not playing more? And it's like, I don't know if you're aware, every guy in the league can do that if there's no defense. That's not what makes you an NBA player.
The shooting is ridiculous.
Most of the guys at Ohio State, and I'm not trying to besmirch Ohio State. I'm saying Ohio State is a good D1 program. Not a great one yet, but a good one. All the guys there, you give them no defense, they're shooting pretty well. Like
these guys are making more than 92, 93 threes out of 100. In no defense situations when they get their feet set, they're in a good rhythm. They've seen the ball go down a few times. Yeah, come on.
If you had the preparation, Timmy, you're a good athlete, I would say, as a 37-year-old man, but you were like a decent athlete.
He's 40, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'd say decent.
I don't know why I said 37.
We did this contest years ago. Me and Beanie did a free throw and 3-point contest. I hit 12 out of 23s with no defense.
But
how many did he hit?
He hit like 6.
Timmy, have you played AAU basketball for like your entire life?
Come on.
Have you had personal coaches coaching you? I'm saying if you gave the average person the amount of preparation that a guy like Bronny James has had, yeah, you should be able to hit 20 out of 25, I would think, something like that.
With nobody around you?
Yeah. I'm saying I'm not ripping this dude. I'm sure he had nerves. I'm sure he's he probably is nervous about a lot of things in life, right? Living up to dad's legacy, all that. I'm just saying that alone is not going to be enough to get you drafted. You got to show something else on the court.
No.
That he's not showing.
It's shocking that we're this close to this nonsense.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if he gets drafted in the late second round to go play with dad, he goes out there for 5 minutes, and then that's his NBA career.
That's all it's going to be.
I mean,
but why
unless some miracle happens.
Why does he want that, though? I know why LeBron wants it. Why does he want it? Bronny.
You know what? I honestly wonder if maybe he doesn't want to just get it over with. You know, maybe he knows.
That's sad,
maybe he's saying, I know I'm not going to be an NBA player. I might as well just.
This guy could have a good college career, though, if he worked at it.
You didn't start really working out at a collegiate level until Christmas because you had the heart issue.
Right.
You came back. You still played. Who's to say what this guy could do with a couple more years of seasoning? Doesn't he want to find out?
I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know if it's that or if he's just saying, yeah, I mean, I think I've gone as far as I can. I just want to get through this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, 5
do
points.
it, and then go on to whatever I'm going to do the rest of my life, which is probably, something in sports media or otherwise. I don't know what he wants to do.
5 points per game might not seem like a superstar, but that's not nothing in high Division I college basketball. As a true freshman, you build on that. You be double-digit scorer in this level of the game.
Yeah, I think he has to be a 20-point-a-game guy before you could really consider him an NBA player, if he doesn't have the other measurables that you could point to.
A special Tuesday edition of Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
Be aware of an accident on the left shoulder of southbound 270 on the west outer belt at Roberts Road. And we've got some slower traffic causing about a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Discover. As humans, we like having options. One option you might like is speaking with a real person when you call about your credit card. With 24/7 live U.S.-based customer service from Discover, everyone can talk to a real person anytime, day or night. Limitations apply. See terms at discover.com/credit card. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
We go to war for you. Hi, I'm attorney Robert Scherger of Scherger Shannara Trial Attorneys. Remember, when you're in a legal battle, we're your warriors. Call Scherger Shannara Trial Attorneys at 877-WAR-FOR-YOU or visit warforyou.com for a free consultation. Know your rights, because results matter. warforyou.com. That's 877-WAR-FOR-YOU or visit warforyou.com.
War for you, warforyou.com.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here, and the playoff action is here, and there isn't a more rewarding sportsbook in the game than Tipico. Get ready to bet on the biggest games of the year, the playoff basketball, the hockey, the actions every night. You want to make the most of every game, you've got to bet with Tipico. You'll get up to 5% cash back on your bets. Claim your new sign-up bonus now and get $150 in protected bets when you deposit $100. Sign up now. Enter the promo code TheFan150 to get your bonus. Download the Tipico Sportsbook app today. Must be 21 or older and physically located in Ohio. Terms and conditions do apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Spectrum One is a big deal. You get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide 5G included, all while saving big. For the big speed, big reliability, and big savings you want, get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Guys, as we get older, it's inevitable. There's going to be parts of your body that let you down. Sometimes it's your knee, sometimes it's your elbow. Maybe your back is hurting you a bit more than it used to. Maybe it's another part of your body that's letting you down. In the bedroom, let's say. And you need to get your confidence back. That's where my guys and my gals at Blue Chew step in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office. There's no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and the product's shipped right to your door in a discreet package. And if you don't like swallowing pills, you don't have to. Blue Chew tablets are, of course, chewable. If you need to get your confidence back in the bedroom, visit BlueChew.com. Plus, I've got a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free when you use promo code BONE at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. BlueChew.com, promo code BONE, and you get to try Blue Chew for free, plus the $5 shipping. Just use promo code BONE at BlueChew.com.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here from Carpenter Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. We save our customers tons of money and frustration by simply inspecting their sewer, water, and drain lines with our high-tech cameras before there's a problem. Check out Carpenter Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric at carpentercolumbus.com.
Open your door to a beautiful Nature Stone basement floor. This is Paul Keels for Nature Stone. Save up to 50% during their May is for Moms sales event. Schedule your free cost estimate today at naturestone.com. It's not just a floor. Wow, it's Nature Stone.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. NBA playoffs tonight. Eastern semis, Indiana at New York. Pacers and Knicks even at 2-2. West semis resume with Minnesota at Denver. Those two teams knotted at a deuce each. NHL playoffs tonight in the East. Boston at Florida, with the Panthers have a 3-1 lead over the Bruins. In the West is Vancouver at Edmonton. The Canucks at 2-1 advantage over the Oilers. Baseball tonight. Columbus Clippers start a home series with Louisville. Cincinnati Reds trying to break a 3-game skid at Arizona. Cleveland Guardians trying for a third straight win, playing at Texas. While the entire NFL schedule will be released tomorrow, we now know that the Cleveland Browns will open the season at home with Dallas, and then in week 2, the Cincinnati Bengals face the Chiefs in Kansas City. This update brought to you by Nature Stone. Schedule your free cost estimate today at naturestone.com. It's not just a floor. Wow, it's Nature Stone. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man and T-Bones. Name dropping with the biggest name dropper of them all, the CBJ's Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Buyers Imports, Hamilton Road by the airport.
It's a special Tuesday edition of Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer. Rims joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Hello, Rims.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Do you want to tell people what's going on tomorrow, or are we leaving that up in the air?
Let me first thank you for making an adjustment after calling an audible and having me on today. Yeah, I'm going to have surgery tomorrow, and you were kind enough to move me up a day, but I should be fine by next Wednesday, and there's certainly a lot to talk about.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk about what type of surgery you're going to have?
Oh, no problem. It's neck surgery that I put off for a couple of years. They've got to actually go through the front of my neck and move my vocal cords over. Oh. And as a result, I should have had the surgery a couple of years ago, but I put it off because of having to, as I said, move the vocal cords. So as a result, I've got worse, and the surgery at C4, C3, C4, and C5 got to be repaired.
Now, when they move since they're going to be in there, they have to move the vocal cords around. Here's what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you're my buddy, and you know John Bon Jovi also having problems with his vocal cords. So maybe you get his vocal cords put into your neck, and he gets your vocal cords, and you swapsies. What do you think about that?
No, I don't like that idea at all, because I want to be able to, if anything, improve my sound moving forward. I could do all kinds of voiceovers now that I've left the Blue Jackets broadcast booth, and if I can get myself a pretty good voice, why, who knows? I could be one of those high-paid voiceover guys. Maybe I can do the voiceovers for you guys.
Well, see, Rims, in my mind, like, John Bon Jovi used up the singing part of his vocal cords, but his talking parts of his vocal cords are all great.
He can still talk. He can do all that stuff.
But you've talked him, you put a million miles on the talking part of the vocal cords, but in the singing side of them, you should be okay. You don't sing a lot, do you?
Well, maybe I'll have a post-broadcast career as a singer. Why not?
What's your favorite song to belt out when you're by yourself in the car? What do you sing to?
Oh, my. Probably some of the old Beatles tunes.
What's your favorite?
Oh boy, I've got so many favorites. Hard Day's Night.
You want to belt a little bit out right now?
No, I've got to save my
he's got to
my
save
voice here.
Surgery.
I got to save it. Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to be okay to do the show next week? Are you allowed to talk?
You know I'm going to be fine. I should be fine here in a couple of days. I'm tough.
Oh, I know that, Rims. If you've been dealing with this for 2 years and you put it off for the betterment of Blue Jackets fans everywhere, I mean, we all appreciate
you got
that.
it done already. Am I making that up?
What's that?
I thought you had something with your neck done because you've been complaining about your neck for years.
No, 100%. Yeah, Dr. Baltershot several years ago.
Oh, that's right. Dr. Ballsack. I forgot about him.
Baltershot. Get it right. And he did a marvelous job. But he wanted to make sure that I'm just valeting the car here because I'm taking my wife out for Mother's Day and Mother's Day and her birthday. Farrell, did you give him the keys?
This is a new level. This is a new level. Where are you, Rims? What restaurant are you at? I didn't know they had valet at Burger King.
We're at Prime Catch, which is a waterfront restaurant on the water here in Delray Beach.
Wasn't
Florida.
Prime Catch a movie with Jessica Biel or something?
That sounds right.
This is great. Jeff.
And we're gone. Here's what I guarantee. Hang on. Here's what I guarantee you happened. He turned the car off, gave them the keys, walked away, and then when they turned the car back on, the Bluetooth fired up, picked up his phone, and the guy on that is like, "What the hell is coming out of this radio?" and hung up on us. That's exactly what just happened.
He picked the time.
Yes, he asked us to do this at 5.
He asked if I would have known it was dinner time with the valet. I would have said, "Let's do it at a different time."
Rims.
Is he back now?
I knew it. Rims, tell me that was the Bluetooth that kicked you off, didn't it? Isn't that what happened?
The valet driver, did he not speak on my behalf or what?
No. He probably is like, who the hell are these guys? And turned it off
on us.
Oh, it never gets old with you guys, doesn't it?
No, we didn't do anything. This is you. All right, here's a serious question for you. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer is brought to you by Rimmer's Friends, Buyers Imports by the Airport. Go ahead, Rims. This is a disaster anyway. Go ahead and talk about your friends.
It's never a disaster, boys. Never a disaster. It's never a disaster to talk about the great people at Buyers Imports by the Airport. We have been discussing the fact that they are loaded, be it in the Porsche, Audi, Subaru, Polestar, and, of course, Volkswagen. New cars, pre-owned cars, whatever you're looking for, one-stop shopping at Buyers Imports by the Airport. One thing that we have neglected here in recent weeks, we've got to talk about the quick lube job. You're in and out in a half an hour. You'll have an oil change. Your car will be washed, and you'll be as good as new because your time is valuable. And the people at Buyers Imports by the Airport, they are thinking of you all the time.
Hold on, I have to talk to the hat check girl.
I'm not checking a hat here, but I am looking here at the Intercoastal, and it is a spectacular night here in South Florida. I wish you guys were here for dinner. I'd pick up the check.
Yeah, I'm sure you know what? We'd love that, Rims. That would be great.
I'm having only bread.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Who's gonna be the GM of this team, and when is this going to happen?
Oh boy, I can tell you the Jackets continue their due diligence. I think they're closer now than maybe they were here a couple of weeks ago when we discussed it. There are certainly a number of people that they still wanted to talk to, and those people, unfortunately, are still involved in the playoffs, which is a good thing, but a bad thing. Good thing in that obviously these are people that are having success. Bad thing is that they're still working this hockey season, so the fact that the playoffs continue, the Jackets haven't had a chance or an opportunity to talk to them.
Well, Rims, let me ask you about a name that I've seen floating around lately, and that is Mark Bergevin, who is a special assistant there to the GM in L.A., but previously was GM for many years in Montreal, his hometown. I mean, that team made it to the finals not too long ago, kind of a surprise run, but then after that, it didn't go well, and some fans, I think, were a little frustrated that he might have left the cupboard a little bare in their mind. Do you agree with that assessment of his tenure there in Montreal? Would you consider him to be a successful GM in Montreal?
Well, I think he was certainly successful there. I know the Kings are happy to have him on their staff. He's a great hockey guy. He's dedicated. I think where things kind of went south on him, they drafted a player that had a sexual situation, and they probably should have stayed away from him. It ultimately cost him his job because the Canadians and their ownership, they were just inundated with a number of phone calls, letters, and all kinds of controversy. They ended up now moving him to their farm team, and I understand he's got a chance. He's obviously redeemed himself in the eyes of the National Hockey League, and he's got a chance to play for them. He's an exceptional player who has played junior and in the American Hockey League, and will certainly be a valuable addition to them on the blue line, so much so that they're going to move a couple of defensemen that also are promising, but they've got just a glut of defensemen, and Mark Bergevin is the one that drafted a lot of those players. But I wouldn't say that he's a favorite at any stretch. I know that his name was thrown out there as earlier today. I saw a tweet, but let me tell you, the Jackets are not leaving a stone unturned. They are talking to several people.
I also would like to point out that I would never want to hear the words sexual situation come out of your mouth ever again.
I can promise you that. How's that?
What time was your reservation? Are you late for the reservation?
No. I'm actually early, but I wanted to drive across. It's rush hour here, and it took us a good 20, 25 minutes to get here. So I wanted to make sure I was here in time to do this fabulous segment, this weekly segment on Tuesday, as you acquiesced. So, yeah.
All right. Other than your neck doctor, Dr. Balsack, is there any other names you want to drop today?
It's Baltershot, who's an exceptional neurosurgeon. I want to name one person here, and actually named him last week. I'm going to name him again because there's late-breaking news on Michael Bublé. I just want to make sure you guys are listen. I talked to Michael. He's exceptionally excited. We haven't even talked about the Stanley Cup playoffs, but it looks like Vancouver's going to upset the Edmonton Oilers based on, I think they're inside the Oilers' heads here right now. But Bublé, it was just announced, is going to be a voice coach. Hey, maybe he can help me too. He's going to be a voice coach on The Voice Show coming up here this fall on NBC. How about that?
That's great. Hopefully he won't be as drunk as he was during the All-Star game picking the teams.
Oh, that wasn't drunk. He was not drunk. I guarantee he wasn't drunk.
Well, what happened? Dr. Balsack gave him some opiates?
No, that was. There were a lot. To me, that looked a lot more like Aaron Rodgers in a dark room with some mushrooms, sipping some ayahuasca. That's what I think. That man was seeing universes that we've never heard of.
You saw that, Rims, right?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
That was great.
Well, clearly he was on something.
Yeah, he certainly was out there. There was no question about that. But,
Rims, you were back in the day with Larry King. You're a huge pot smoker, right? Just huge.
No, not at all. In fact, that was one of the questions I was asked today in my pre-op meeting with one of the nurses today at the hospital.
Are you a marijuana smoker? Was what you were asked?
Weed?
No. I haven't used drugs. I get high on life.
All right. Said in a way that anybody who is high on life usually says it.
What are you gonna order tonight, Rims?
Well, it's a seafood restaurant, and I will have. I'll see if I hope and they stop selling stone crabs. You guys ever had stone crabs?
Yes, very delicious.
Oh, they are great, and they're supposed to stop them on Mother's Day, but sometimes they extend it if they freeze them or whatever. That's my favorite. I've already had them here twice since coming back to Florida, and I hope they're on the menu tonight.
Must be nice because it's like $300 for like 6 of them, right? They're expensive.
Oh my God, yeah, they're very expensive. In fact, we had dinner before Farrell left for L.A., and it was very, very costly. But she's worth it. Mother's Day and her birthday, and she feels that she gets cheated because both happen the same week. How about that?
I don't know why she'd feel like she gets cheated, considering you're on the phone talking to us while you're supposed to be with her at a restaurant.
Yeah, how could you get that feeling?
She's already inside. She's probably having a cocktail.
I'm sure she is.
Hopefully not an expensive one, but anyway.
All right, well, wish her a happy birthday for us, okay? We'll talk to you next week, hopefully, if everything goes okay.
Yeah, and tell Bon Jovi that I wish him well, and if he wants, I can give him a couple of doctors that he could check out.
All right, thank you, Dr. Balsack. Thank you, Jeff Rimmer. It is name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. All right, I want to take Teddy's temperature on something coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
Stop and go traffic is causing a 10-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and 11th Avenue, and you'll hit a couple-minute delay on westbound 270 on the north outer belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Allstate. You're in good hands. Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate. Why make things harder than they need to be? There's a better way to save time and money. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Welcome to the plus side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party. Because on the plus side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further. Become a member today and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
Since 1950, Sears Heating and Cooling has been your Central Ohio HVAC expert. Founded by Johnny Sears when gas was just 27 cents a gallon, we're still at the top of our game with thousands of perfect customer reviews. Let Sears Heating and Cooling ensure your AC unit is ready to battle the summer heat ahead. Schedule your AC maintenance today and spring new life into your existing AC unit. From Dublin to Bexley, enjoy the local pricing advantage of doing business with your neighbors at Sears. SearsHeatingCooling.com.
The countdown to Miss Twin Peaks 2024 is on, and voting for Miss Popular is officially live. Head over to MissTwinPeaks2024.com to learn more about the contest and cast your 5 votes for your favorite Twin Peaks girl.
When life is on hold due to a painful injury or condition, every day counts. Start the path to recovery now with Central Ohio's most trusted team of orthopedic experts. Start with orthopedic1.com.
Hey, it's Anthony for my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. You know what Rich is up to? He's got Memorial Day sales going all month long. Interest rates starting as low as 1.90% on the 2024s. The Civic LX sedan, the Accord LX sedan, and CRV LX two-wheel drives. And he's going to throw you an extra $1,000 for your trade. He wants to give you the best deal in town, and you will not be disappointed. Germain Honda of Dublin is my Honda dealer in Central Ohio, and hopefully yours on Sawmill Parkway just south of 270.
Hi, here are some ways to listen to The Fan. You can download the Fan app or listen at home on your smart speaker or open up the iHeartRadio app or hold your head out the window and hear Common Man scream. Happy listening from the dopes at The Fan.
Common Man here. Let me tell you about my new friends, Sell for 1% Realtors. This is a new company for me. They were interested in working with me, so they went for a CAT scan. When that passed, I needed to meet the family to see what they were all about, if they were a good fit. And when I say meet the family, I mean it. Sell for 1% is totally family run right here in Columbus. The premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your house for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. And they do everything you'd expect from the 6% people. This is full service, not a discount service. Here's how they do it. Technology has made the realtor's job easier, from taking photos to signing documents on your phone, but their prices have remained the same, even though the realtor's not putting in the same time they used to. Sell for 1% passes the savings on to you because they know you're going to be impressed with the service and then tell people about it. On average, customers save over $10,000 in commissions. I didn't know about these guys 10 years ago. Don't be stupid like me and pay more than you have to. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Have you experienced foot or ankle pain during or after sports, running, or exercising at the gym? Nagging aches in your foot or ankle that won't go away? Podiatric physicians can provide you with important foot care solutions, shoe inserts, or show you how to support your feet and ankles so you're able to compete or exercise comfortably. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and have been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
This is the sound of a popular American motorcycle. It's the sound of freedom, the open road, really good times. And this is what it sounds like with a drunk guy on it. How do you like the sound of that? Cops are cracking down on drunk motorcycle riders. If you ride drunk, you will get caught and you will get arrested. Drunk riding, over the limit, under arrest. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's promo code GIFT.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Cloudy, breezy, and damp on this Tuesday with scattered showers continuing through the first half of your night. Temperatures this evening in the mid-60s. Overnight down to around 60 degrees, staying mild but damp with a few leftover showers. More of the same on Wednesday with a better chance of some late-day showers and thunderstorms with highs in the low 70s. With your Doppler 10 forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Highly medicated, barely educated. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Bone and I love to do all our banging at Hollywood Casino Columbus, especially their 12,000 square foot sports book. It's right in the middle of the casino like an oasis.
Yeah.
You walk in, and the friendly security people, they give you the once-over. And then if you look like T-Bone, they send you to the jail.
Is that right?
At Hollywood Casino. Didn't you get sent to the jail?
Well, no. I didn't go in the proper entrance for media.
I'm just saying, you were confident attitude. They weren't having any of it.
I was. You're right. It was all my fault.
I tape a baby to my chest. Nobody says anything to me.
That's smoking. The baby's smoking. And they're just like, that's probably what that kid needs.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Anyway, you go to Hollywood Casino Columbus, go to the sports book, all the action you want. We were watching Highlight on the television today.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the hell Highlight is. I don't know. But you can put money on Highlight. I'm just saying that you can.
I've understood Highlight, just for whatever it's worth, to be racquetball with weirder things. Like no rackets. Instead, you have the weird hand
I don't
thing.
understand racquetball either. I understand none of these indoor court games. Anyway, if you want to go to Hollywood Casino Columbus and say, I want some money on Highlight, I'm sure they can accommodate you. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
By the way, the internet tells me that Highlight has been played since the 14th century.
Wow.
Yeah. And apparently it was a big deal in the Basque region. So that would be Spain. Yeah, mostly Spain. But apparently it was also popular in France. And I'm not joking. This is what the Wikipedia entry says for Highlight. It says the sport is played worldwide, but especially in Spain, France, various Latin American countries, and the United States state of Florida.
Why just Florida?
I don't know. Like, it never caught on apparently beyond Florida here. But obviously, I would presume there are a lot of people of Spanish descent.
I was going to say maybe because the Spaniards
that
went
could be
to Florida.
Why. Sure, that could be a thing. Right? Ponce de Leon, Fountain of Youth.
St. Augustine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Spain.
That's right.
There we go.
I want Teddy's thoughts on something. So PGA Championship this weekend, right, Teddy? Starting on Thursday?
That's right, Valhalla.
Jimmy Dunn, who was the guy who put the whole PGA Live merger together, was on the PGA Tour board. Also, dad of Livy Dunn. I wish.
Nice job.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
He has resigned from the PGA Tour board because he's essentially saying, you guys are going nowhere with this merger. I don't know what the hell's going on. My vote doesn't really count anymore because we got 18 million people on this committee, and now Rory's talking to the Saudis and Tiger's talking to the Saudis. Teddy, this is a very simple question, but I need an answer. What the hell is happening with golf? I have no idea. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it is a complete mess, and part of the reason why he's leaving because he was part of the deal to begin with, and they were secretly dealing with the
Public Investment Fund,
the PIF guys. Yeah, and the players didn't know anything about this. So after they found out about this, they were irate, and
as they should be.
They wanted more say on the board, and so they got an extra position. I think they made a spot for Tiger to come in, and your guy Jordan, what's his name? Yeah, he's on there as well, but they had more say. The players did. So this guy, he was part of the original deal, but he was getting shoved aside because the players were like, no, we don't like what you did secretly, so we're going to try to take over and try to make this work. And like you said, Rory's been sort of added to the transaction committee or something like that. But it's just a complete mess. I don't know when or how this is going to get resolved.
But Rory's not officially on the PGA Tour board, right? Because
they didn't want him on it.
And again, that makes no sense. Where guys got butthurt that Rory was going to come back on this board after he quit the board.
Yeah.
But now he's still talking with the Saudis.
But they created some other position. The PGA Tour commissioner did for that. Like I said, I think it's a transactional committee or something like that. So he can still sort of be involved in the talks to help get this down the road a little further.
Here's the part that I wonder about with just like regular sports fans, not diehard golf fans. Does a regular sports fan, does any of this matter? You know, like I'm saying,
probably not.
Will the fatigue of this set into a point? Because initially, I think most people said, oh, no, their Live Golf is trying to take over the PGA. That's no good. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Phil Mickelson, there was a lot of drama to that initially. But now we're into like, this guy is mad that he can't sit on a board, and another player who's very well known thinks he should be on the board but isn't. And now we're getting into like the bureaucracy of inside golf.
Right. It only matters, though, because they make it matter. Because this is broad. You can't have a week like this without 19 million questions being asked of the golfers.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's
because
fair.
all the golfers are together now. Well, not all of them, but the top guys from Live are here this
Top
week.
guys like John Rahm. I saw him on TV today.
Yeah, and Koepka. So those top guys are here now.
I guarantee you it matters to those guys too, because John Rahm took his money thinking, well, I'm going to be right back here in a few months anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're going to merge everything together and I'm going to get my cash and I still get to go and play all the tours that I want to. Tours.
Right. Well, I know what you mean.
Events,
yeah,
tournaments, you know what I mean.
But the question I have is this. Like a lot of those guys, their big thing was, I want to be able to play the majors and I want to cash this check. And so far, that's all happening. Like I'm with you that if John Rahm wins the PGA, it's going to be a big deal because he's not a part of the PGA.
Yeah.
Right? He's a part of Live. And what I'm saying is when this merger does or does not happen, will that be that? I don't know how big that story is in that regard. I do get the rivalry between the guys who abandoned the PGA and the guys who didn't. But will that merger ever happen, not happen? I wonder how much of that is the average sports fan able to keep up with, just because I'm struggling with it and I work in the business and I'm trying to follow all this stuff week to week. And I go, wait. So they're not merging? Or they are merging?
I can't.
Are they back on? Are they back off?
I can't comprehend, Teddy, how Jay Monahan has been able to keep his job.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I can't. And this guy had to walk away for a while because he said the stress of the job was too much for him. Mm-hmm. But you're right. This merger with Liv, which was not even close to being done, it looks like, was announced to the public, and the players didn't know anything about it. Anything.
But then it appears some of them based financial decisions and career decisions on what was announced. And then now those decisions look, in hindsight, like maybe some of those, like you said with John Rahm, maybe he wouldn't have made that decision. I'm saying the storylines are there. I just wonder how much of it's getting lost in the shuffle. And also how much of it is going to involve a lot of people who are fans of sports just saying, whatever, don't know, don't care. Who's playing this weekend? Is John Rahm at this tournament? Cool, I'll watch.
Where are they playing it this weekend?
You know, whatever.
Teddy? Louisville?
Yeah. Valhalla, right outside Louisville, I think.
I mean, I can see what can happen. You know, they added last year and this year the elevated events to the PGA Tour, like the Memorial Tournament's one of them.
Yeah.
Wells Fargo last week. So I think maybe if they keep these two tours separate, but then for all elevated events, you know, beyond just the four majors, maybe they can say the Live guys, top Live guys, and somehow they mesh them together and have, you know, the top players at these elevated events.
But how do they determine who the top players are? Because Liv is playing on a different set of rules.
Well, exactly. But you'd have to say, okay, the top, I don't know how many Live guys there are, but maybe the top, 20 Live guys are able to play in the elevated events or something like that, and just come over here with the top 50 or so, 40 or, PGA guys.
Here's what I know. The people who started Live said they are going to help make the game of golf better, and they have done the exact opposite.
It's a mess.
None of this is helping golf,
no,
right?
It's hurt the ratings too,
Yeah, none of this is helping the sport. Maybe the only thing of it that might have helped is the rivalry stuff between guys who are in Live and guys who aren't.
Yeah.
There's a little extra juice when there's like a pairing of those two in the final day of a big tournament. Outside of that, I don't know that this is a big boon to the sport.
Yeah, if you get like Rory and Koepka on the final day of this PGA championship, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, game show coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
Watch for an accident on the left shoulder of eastbound 270 on the west outer belt between 62 and 71. And we've got a 10-minute slowdown on eastbound 33 between 270 southeast and E-Bright Road. This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment. Summit Racing has the parts and accessories to keep your ride summer road trip ready. Choose from millions of parts in stock. Shop summitracing.com. Use promo code RADIO for $10 off an order of $100 or more. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 6/2/24. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Ohio, ready for some quick mental health facts? Let's go. Nearly 2 million Ohioans live with a mental health condition. In the U.S., more than 50% of people will be diagnosed with a mental illness in their lifetime. Depression is a leading cause of disability worldwide. So why are some of us still stigmatizing people living with a mental health condition when we know all of this? Let's listen to the facts and beat the stigma. Ohio, challenge what you know about mental health at beatthestigma.org.
Hey guys, let's talk game. We watch the games, we talk about the games, but how's your game? Testosterone therapy can help you get back to your best. And there's no better time to get started than this spring. I recommend Low T Center. It's where I get my levels checked. At Low T Center, they'll make it quick and easy. You walk in, take a simple blood test, and get your results in about 25 minutes. So if you often feel tired, noticing weight gain and loss of muscle mass, you may have low T levels. Go to lowtcenter.com now to book your appointment online. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
This offer is only available at Reichert Ford. 0% financing for 72 months on every 2023 Ford F-150 in stock. Take advantage of Reichert's rate before it's too late. Lock in your 0% rate and take a new truck home today. Thousands of vehicles are waiting at ReichertFord.com.
See dealer for details. N6324.
Exclusively at Reichert Ford. 0% for 72 months is now available on every new 23 F-150 in stock. Hundreds of trucks at ReichertFord.com. We're dealing.
Get the right car at Reichert.
We're dealing.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and it's springtime, and you know what that means? It means berry season, the fresh, delicious berries, and there's no better place to get them than, you guessed it, Bob Evans and their delicious farmhouse kitchen. They have a number of berry salads there that you're going to love. The summer berry salad, which I love, the red, white, and blueberry farmer's choice. And you know what's fantastic? Start at $6.99 with that red, white, and blueberry hotcakes. Who doesn't love that with the delicious toppings? They've got them for dine-in, carry-out, delivery. Check them out at bobevans.com.
Do you subscribe to the Fan's YouTube channel? Well, why not? Catch our best interview, Stupid Man and Bone videos, and live video of our shows as they happen.
You can participate in your neighborhood watch.
Search 971 The Fan and subscribe today.
Have you heard? Skyline now has nachos with a layer of queso blanco under that amazing Skyline chili and cheese. Try them straight up or get the deluxe nachos with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and sour cream at participating Skyline restaurants for a limited time.
Boating season is finally here, and Buckeye Lake Marina is your go-to destination for all your on-the-water needs. With the largest inventory in Central Ohio, we've got a boat for everyone. So come on down and find your next dream boat at Buckeye Lake Marina. The good life, the lake life, starts at Buckeye Lake Marina.
Ohio Mulch, Landscape Supply.
Hi, this is Ron Frost with Ohio Mulch, and here's to Ohio Mulch celebrating 40 years of making the community a greener and more beautiful place, one garden at a time. Don't miss out on the opportunities to elevate your outdoor space and to be part of a journey towards the next 40 successful years. Check out our promotions online at ohiomulch.com.
Ohio Mulch, Landscape Supply. Cleaner, greener, better.
Atlas Butler is built to keep you comfortable, and our plumbing services are no exception. You can rely on Atlas Butler for trusted, convenient plumbing and drain service. Our expert plumbers and drain specialists can take care of anything, from a broken water heater to a clogged drain. Call today, get it fixed today. That's our pledge to you.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Great coaching can make all the difference, especially when it comes to your money. At Right Pac Credit Union, our financial coaches are on your team. We'll help you create a winning game plan that's customized for your unique needs, so you can make the most of your hard-earned money and live the life you want to live. Best of all, Right Pac Credit Union serves all of Central Ohio, so getting in the game is easy. Let's win together. Stop by one of our Central Ohio member centers to get started today. Equal housing opportunity, insured by NCUA.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The kings of local social media.
Twitters and twatters.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Bone, give me a number.
Let's go with 8.
Call number 8 right now. 614-821-9710 gets a $50 gift card to Skyline. Nachos are back at Skyline. Not just any nachos. These are Skyline nachos, crispy tortilla chips topped with warm queso blanco and that amazing Skyline chili and shredded cheddar. It's time to up your nacho game. Try Skyline nachos today at participating Skyline restaurants for a limited time. Queso blanco. They
Delicious.
brought over some Skyline nachos today.
How about that?
With some queso blanco.
Loved it.
And former catcher Henry Blanco.
Is that right?
Was also here.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And from Street Fighter 2, Blanca was here. The Brazilian monkey or a mutant guy with the green skin.
Yeah.
Remember him?
I don't.
He had the jorts.
Okay. No, I see. I don't remember that guy. I forgot about Blanca.
Game show.
All right, Mike, we're going to play metal band or comic book. So I'm going to give you the name of one of the two, and then you decide which one
All right, let's go.
I'm talking about. First up is Duke, not the university. Is Duke a metal band or a comic book?
Duke.
Yeah.
Metal band.
0 for 1.
It's like a comic book that you drew?
No. These are comic books that are available.
All
Conrad Hauser has made first contact with an alien being, or was it a UFO?
Sounds like B. Wells so far.
Was it both? But no one, not even Colonel Hawk, will believe the story of the jet fighter converting into a colossal alien robot that nearly killed the man known as Duke. Now one of the U.S. Army's most decorated officers is on the hunt for answers. That is the comic book series known as Duke.
All right.
Next up, Darkest Hour. Is Darkest Hour metal band?
That sounds very metally.
Or a comic book?
Metal.
Yes. They are an American metal band from Washington, D.C., formed in 1995. Their latest album, Perpetual Terminal, is a certified ripper, courtesy of yours truly. I'm telling you, it's good.
Okay.
You should listen to it.
Screamo?
No. This is burly. Like, this is loud. Yeah. Next up, Silent Planet. Is Silent Planet a metal band?
Metal.
Or a comic book? Yes. An American metalcore band formed in Azusa, California in 2009. Their latest album, Super Bloom, came out in November of last year and was perhaps the best album of the year. According to a lot of the
you?
No, according to me and a lot of people who listen to this stuff all the time.
Okay,
it's one of the best albums of the year.
Screamo?
No, metalcore.
Metalcore.
Not Screamo. If I say Screamo, then you'll know it's Screamo.
Okay.
Helen.
I don't know the difference.
Helen of Windhorn. Is that a comic book? Is Helen of Windhorn?
Helen of Windhorn.
Is that a comic book or a metal band?
Helen of Brian Windhorst.
Think about it.
Helen of Windhorn. Metal.
Screamo.
Screamo, yeah.
No, it's not. It's a comic book. You're wrong. I was just joking. Following the tragic death of her late father, C.K. Cole, the esteemed pulp writer and creator of the popular warrior character Othan, Helen Cole is called back to her grandfather's enormous and illustrious estate, Windhorn House, where a bunch of weird things happen. And then that's the comic book.
Helen of Windhorn hangs out with Louis C.K.
That's right. You got it. Yeah.
And then Louis C.K. drops trowel.
You got it. That's and then she says, I don't think that's good.
And
you
as Rimmer says, he has a sexual situation.
And then Louis C.K. says, I didn't know I couldn't do that. And it's like, how did you not know that? This is weird.
And Bill Maher says, let the boy sleep in your bed. He's a good, clean boy.
And then Bill Maher says, why do we have rules about anything in society? Oh, wait, I want my rules, though. I like my rules. I don't like anybody else's rules. Next up, Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher. Is that a comic book or a metal band?
That sounds metal to me, Bone.
Oh, you're right. It is dark, furious, aggressive, shamelessly aggressive, some would say. This American band from Florida has made a distinctive mark in the world of extreme music since their formation in 2014. Their music is characterized by really heavy riffs, devastating breakdowns, and brutal vocals.
Devastating and brutal.
Those
are two things
Screamo,
I like.
Not Screamo.
Not Screamo.
Next up, Twist of Cain. Twist of Cain. Is that a metal band or a comic book?
Cain. Metal.
Yes. Comprised of 5 guys from Southern California. They have a similar sound to bands I'm sure you're familiar with, Mike. Marauder, Dying Breed, and Stigmata.
Ooh, Stigmata.
Yes, I figured you'd like that. Next up.
Tyvis Powell just stuffed Chick-fil-A in his face. DeVere Posey is going to run all over you.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God. You're getting fatter by the day.
Wow.
Jesus.
Don't start this now. Void Rivals. Void Rivals. Is that a comic book or a metal band?
Comic book.
Yeah. War rages around the sacred ring where the last remnants of 2 worlds have collapsed around a black hole with no sun.
Black hole sun.
In a never-ending war, however, when pilot Derek and his rival Solila both crash on a desolate planet, these 2 enemies must find a way to escape together. But are they alone on this strange planet? Void Rivals. Next up, Zulu. Is Zulu a band or a comic book?
Comic book.
No.
No? Band?
Band.
Screamo?
No, an American hardcore punk band formed in L.A. in 2019. Beginning as a solo project by multi-instrumentalist and principal vocalist Anaya Lee, the band grew to include Dez Youssef and Braxton Marcellus on guitars, with Satchel Brown on bass. They released their debut album, A New Tomorrow, in 2023. In an article from the same year, Metal Hammer described them as the year's most vital hardcore band.
Wow.
Zulu.
Wow. What's the publication?
What do you mean? It's a band.
No, but you said one publication.
Metal Hammer.
Metal Hammer.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Dick Hammer.
No. Or Armin.
Armin Hammer.
Armin Katayan. And Armin Hammer.
Armin Tellum?
What?
Arm Tellum. Arn Tellum.
Who?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Egg? Her? All right.
Girl?
Comeback Kid. Is Comeback Kid a band or a comic book?
Comic book.
No.
No, band?
Canadian. Hardcore punk band formed in March of 2001. Old, but still kicking. They were formed in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Formed as a side project of 2 members from another band called You'll Like This, Figure 4. This band actually has gone on to much further success than that band and are still alive and kicking in the hardcore punk scene.
You said 2001 like it was the 50s.
That's when the band started.
I know, but you're like, 2001.
But they're still,
My God.
They're not playing stand around and whine music. They're like jumping up and down and kicking you in the face.
All right. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I may have a few Comeback Kid shirts that I've worn as long ago as 2001. And,
Nice.
Next up, Lore Olympus. Lore Olympus. Is that a comic book or a metal band?
Comic book.
Yeah. A modern retelling of the relationship between the Greek goddess and god, Persephone and Hades.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a
Sounds
retelling
like
of a
good
Greek
one.
legend. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Paper Girls.
Let's have this be the last one.
Okay. Paper Girls. Metal band or comic book?
Metal band.
Comic book.
Oh.
Paper Girls follows the story of 4 12-year-old newspaper delivery girls set in Stony Stream, a fictional suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. As they are out delivering papers on the morning after Halloween, the town is struck by an invasion from a mysterious force from nature.
Named Sergei Fedorov, who tries to get them into his van.
Force from the future.
Oh.
The girls become unwillingly caught up in the conflict between 2 warring factions of time travelers.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
And they're 12?
Yeah, it's a comic book. That's what it says. Aaron, Mackenzie, KJ, and Tiffany are the characters, main lead characters there.
I see. Thanks, Bone.
You're welcome, man.
Thanks, Bone.
You're not welcome.
Hey, Teddy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Teddy.
Doing good, Mike.
Teddy.
Nope. Not one of them.
No. This ain't.
We know.
This ain't one
which
of them.
half? Which half of the show are you talking about? Pre live stream break or post live stream break?
All of it.
There's big news with Tyvis and that whole thing too.
What's the big news?
I mean, well,
His ass?
What? What was
there's
that, Peter?
there's a
What was
reason
that?
why he's not. There's a reason why he's drinking a milkshake right now.
His ass.
Paul Bearer.
Oh, yes! Undertaker!
Are you going to be his hype man?
Yeah.
His half dead hype man?
I will. I'll have the urn. I'm going to be with Tyvis. Oh, the power of the urn, Tyvis! Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
We've got an accident on the right shoulder of eastbound 270 on the South Outer Belt before 23 to watch out for. And expect a 10-minute slowdown if you're on northbound 315 between 670 West and Bethel Road. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale is here. Save up to $500 on select adjustable bed sets like the all-new Temper Adapt collection with advanced pressure relief to help reduce aches and pains. Plus, get a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Hurry into Mattress Firm today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Glow Fiber. Glow Fiber Business is now in Ohio. With prepackaged and customized fully fiber optic business internet solutions, call 1-833-WANT-GLOW or visit glowfiberbusiness.com today.
Bobby Carpenter here for Affinity Whole Health, the leader in the testosterone and hormone replacement therapy game. And weight loss too, that's right. Affinity offers semaglutide injections for weight loss in addition to their testosterone treatments so you can lose weight and build muscle. They customize a plan directly for you. They added peptides to my TRT. They've added semaglutide with my friend's testosterone, and the results are amazing. They're pumped about summertime and pool season, so check them out at feelgreatcolumbus.com. That's feelgreatcolumbus.com.
Big things are happening on the east side.
We're ready to deal. Come negotiate during May's Dealin' Days at Lindsay Honda. Lower payments, better financing, more value for any trade. Take up to $3,000 off new Honda CRVs, up to $5,000 off pilots. We'll work hard to get you a payment you can afford. Now, during May Dealin' Days at Lindsay Honda.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference.
See lindsayhonda.com for program details.
Common Man here for Care Heating and Cooling. Weather is unpredictable, but the inside of your home should be comfortable just the way you like it. And the best way to avoid those unnecessary surprises is with a care plan. See, with a care plan, you get priority service, system maintenance in case of an emergency, just another way to give your family peace of mind. And maintaining your systems properly can help you save money. A properly maintained furnace and air conditioner run more efficiently, reducing your utility usage. Regular maintenance also prevents breakdowns and extends the life of your equipment. I'm on the care plan, and I'm quite the expert, and I'll stop by and give your system a once-over. I will. Don't tempt me. I end every commercial the same way, telling you to hire Care when you need a company you can trust. But that's not just a slogan. It's the Care creed, not Creed the band. Yeah! It's the way they live their life and the way they strive to be remembered by you, the customer, at the end of every interaction with Care. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING or book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com when you need a company you can trust.
Are you hangry for Buckeye baseball? Matt Andrews brings you every Big Ten game on our family of fan networks. 1460 AM, the Fan's HD2, and the Fan app. Your home for Ohio State athletics, the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Most businesses have one tagline.
Not here, baby.
At Sunny Street Cafe, we've got 7.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like number 3.
Sunny Street Cafe. Classic breakfast and lunch. Comfort food. But like if grandma went to culinary school.
With 8 locations.
Working your way through that honey-do list? More flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks for all your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Call the Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Always at the forefront of new technology, Tire Discounters announces our latest breakthrough, TD Chat BS. This software allows us to detect untruths, deceptions, and even outright lies. Let's listen in as we call a local car dealer.
Hi, I drive your model of auto or truck. I need servicing.
Oh, that's great. You should always call the dealer for service to make sure your warranty stays intact.
Untruth.
Excuse me?
I can attend at Tire Discounters for all services, even for all manufacturers' scheduled maintenance. Warranty not affected. Afflicted. No, affected was right.
But it's only us dealers who really know our own models.
Deception. Tire Discounters ASE technicians are certified experts for all makes and models.
Okay, maybe.
How many dollars do you charge me for? As few as Tire Discounters?
We are not that much more.
Outright lie. Ending call now. Bye. Adios. Aloha. Hasta la pasta.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Stop by Bain Welker Equipment in Circleville for a test drive and see their full line of Kubota products. Or visit online at bain-welkerkubota.com.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show, your friend and mine, Timmy Hull. Hello, Timmy.
Oh, my tubers. How you doing?
Before we get to Tyvus, I want to read this message I got today from Sherry.
Okay.
If you can find it in your heart to please wish my pain-in-the-ass hubby a happy freaking B-Day today, May 14th, I would really appreciate it. We are both avid listeners to the show, and you've become a staple in our boring little lives. His name is Colin, not evil bald Colin, but a bald, semi-sweet Colin. It would mean the world to him. I was going to buy a cameo of yours for him, but you no longer offer that. Thank you so much. There you go, Sherry. Nice. Happy birthday to not-so-evil bald Colin.
He is a sweet boy.
Let the boy sleep in your bed.
And Sherry, he might not have a cameo, but I'm waiting for my first cameo.
Get out of here. What a whore.
Well, nobody's going to buy one.
What do you price that?
Talk about a dead... That basically could be considered the black internet, right? Like the dark web. Yeah. No one's ever been to that page.
That's what it is. Just underage girls and Timmy cameos.
Because nobody's ever seen it.
The
you
drug,
get to that website.
I thought the dark web was also used for drugs. Is that wrong? No?
Drugs in my cameo.
And like illegal weapons, I assume?
Maybe, I don't know.
I
was referring to a link that not many people have ever visited.
I see.
You know? You really got to search to find it.
Can I ask a real stupid question? Uh-huh. Is the dark web like a physical...
I don't know.
How do you even get there?
That's a good question. Where is the dark?
Like, is there some sort of password you have to give, like, to prove that you're evil?
It's not like when you just click the incognito tab.
No, you know how you get there? It's when you type in...
It doesn't take you to the dark web.
It's when you type in EPSN.com instead of ESPN.com, and then it's like, it's some weird website. If you click on any of that, right to the dark web.
See, to me, the dark web is when you get to the dark web, like there's a maniacal laugh that comes out of your computer speakers.
Like a Joker kind of laugh.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. I tend to think that it probably has to do with like encryption and knowing how to build some servers that allow you to get to wherever. I don't know, man.
All right. So Tyvus Powell was outside eating Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
He's been talking about how he's going to take on DeVere Posey, and Posey's going to try and run a route on him and catch a ball, and Tyvus is going to shut him down. This was going to go down at the Cardale Jones celebrity softball game.
So we hope.
At the end of July. So we had a lot of time. All right. Tyvus is saying, I'm going to get in shape. Tyvus has been talking about a liquid diet, no carbs, and getting in shape for 3 months. He has not lost a pound. All right. But he talks a big game. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to shut down DeVere.
Well, it's always bothering him, too. Like, he keeps talking about his weight. Oh, I've picked up 5 pounds from my playing days. I don't know why it
bothers him. First of all, his wife says that she likes it. She likes chunky butt Tyvus.
God.
Again, does he look chunky to you?
No, he looks good.
Dude, we're on YouTube now, so everyone can see your and my fat asses, and then Tyvus, who still looks like Tyvus Powell, who is like former NFL player. Yeah.
That's right.
His definition of chunky is not chunky at all.
That's right. He should embrace it. And now Tyvus says, well, I can have Chick-fil-A because DeVere was scared and he called the whole thing off.
No.
I don't know who to believe.
I don't know who to believe because I didn't catch the first couple of segments of Fan Sports Sunday. So yesterday on the show, in one of the breaks, I was texting Tito because he hosted that show to find out where we stood. And then Tito called me while I was on the air.
Of course he did.
Why? Yeah, at about 6:51, and then I started yelling at him on the air.
Can I guarantee you the first thing he said was, "Huh." Like, that's the first words out of his mouth.
Oh, sorry, brother. Brother. I mean, what are you going to do, brother?
Okay. That's fine. So apparently, yes, through Tito, maybe DeVere doesn't want the.
I'm not taking Tito's words.
Tito trying to
I don't believe it because
inject
DeVere
himself.
Is so confident. DeVere was super confident about this. And he's the
but you
receiver.
know what?
It's tougher for the DB in the first place. It's tougher for the defensive back.
I listened to you and Tyvis talking last week when we were first kind of having some of these discussions, and you guys had your whole first segment where Tyvis, I got distinctly the vibe that Tyvis was essentially saying, that's nice that DeVere even feels like he can hang with me.
Yes, he does feel that
funny.
way. Yep.
Like, what I'm saying is the amount of confidence that because I was at first a little bit more on the DeVere side of things, I'm not going to lie. But then hearing the way Tyvis talked about it, not like he was even trying to hype this up. He was more or less saying, yeah, that's great.
But that's Tyvis.
I got to hear from DeVere.
That's Tyvis, though. He is a talker.
I got to hear
but he's also not a doer.
What I'm saying is
that he doesn't want to do it.
Me too.
I'm not going to believe it until I hear it from him.
Tomorrow is DeVere Day.
Tomorrow, DeVere's in tomorrow?
Tomorrow's DeVere Day, Wednesday.
All right, fine.
So tune in to SmackDown tomorrow night, 8 p.m. to see what DeVere. Yeah, which is like wrestling promos. It feels like every night we're going back and forth. We need SummerSlam though. It has to happen.
Timmy and Tyvis, Buckeye Show, top of the hour, right here on the Fan. Back page.
The back page. The back page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Boom.
Well, man, apparently people liked the new Roadhouse on Amazon so much so that the studio, Amazon MGM Studios, the head of the studios, Jennifer Salk, announced that they are going to do another Roadhouse remake or a sequel to the one that they did because apparently 80 million people, according to Amazon, their Prime Video says that 80 million people have watched the remake with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I watched it. Ted watched it.
80 million people?
Well, I mean,
two of them.
Not like all at the same time. It's been out for a little bit. You could go watch it. It's part of your package. It's right there.
Conor McGregor in it, though. Oh, my
Dude,
God.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw clips of him, though, and he looks completely ridiculous. Not even believable as a human being in that movie.
There's no way his brain is functioning.
Oh, well, not based on what I saw. No, I agree with you. So
why'd they put him in the movie?
They just wanted a guy, I guess.
They wanted a name.
A little shock value guy.
Well,
first time in a movie type of deal.
He's
UFC fighter, yeah.
He's playing the role, I believe, in that movie that Terry Funk played in the original Roadhouse. So they had like an actual wrestler in that one. This one had
Terry Funk's still alive?
Just get him out there.
Get him out there.
Your mother's a whore. Buckeye Show's next. See you tomorrow. Wildcard Wednesday. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza.
Watch for an accident that's blocking the right lane and causing a 5-minute delay on northbound 315 at Dublin Road. And you'll find another 5-minute slowdown on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt between Tuttle Crossing Boulevard and I-70. This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. eBay Motors is here for the ride with the parts you need at the prices you want. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they're guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time, or your money back. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This is a Fan Action Update.
This action update is brought to you by Tipico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Tiger Woods will be back in action this week at the PGA Championship. Tiger Woods is 350-1 to win this week. That's tied for the 65th best odds. Tiger's 30-1 to have a bogey-free round on Thursday. Scotty Scheffler is the tournament favorite, and his odds to win all 4 majors this year, 22-1. For your Tipico action update, I'm Scotty Vegas.
If your garage door is so ugly that hanging a picture of your mother-in-law on it would actually make it look better, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Have you heard? Skyline now has nachos with a layer of queso blanco under that amazing Skyline chili and cheese. Try them straight up or get the deluxe nachos with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and sour cream at participating Skyline restaurants for a limited time.
There's a little slice of heaven in a country road's escape. Pure perfection in the form of uncrowded nature. Over 1.5 million acres of parks and public lands. From mountain biking to stargazing. Churning white water to quiet trout streams far off the grid. Almost heaven is down to earth in West Virginia. Plan your getaway now at wvtourism.com.
Guys, let's talk game. Our team has some promising new recruits to watch this fall, but how's your game? Testosterone therapy can help you get back to your best, and there's no better time to start than the spring. I recommend Low T Center. It's where I get my levels checked. At Low T Center, they make it quick and easy. You walk in, take a simple blood test, and you get your results in about 25 minutes. If you often feel tired, notice weight gain and loss of muscle mass, you may have low T levels. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment online. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
This is the sound of a well-tuned air conditioner ready for summer. This is the sound of an air conditioner that was not tuned up by Apex Pros.
Excuse me, I represent the Don't Make Stuff Up on the Radio Association.
I'm kind of doing something here.
That sound of a not tuned up air conditioner?
Oh, you mean this?
You made that up.
Well, it's a dramatization. See, most air conditioner troubles can be prevented with a simple tune-up before summer by Apex Pros. The pros who knows.
And that.
The pros who knows.
You can't say sentences like that.
Hey, look, it's just our cute way of saying
that cute bear. Does a bear tune up my AC?
What? No, it's people. I mean, a person, a guy, maybe a gal.
Making stuff up.
An Apex tune-up helps your AC last longer, lowers your energy bills, and prevents this.
You did it again.
Man, you're a real hothead. Sit under this air conditioning.
What air conditioning? I don't hear any...
See? Schedule a tune-up at apexpros.com.
Hi, it's Alex, the friendly Apex Bear. No doubt about it, Columbus loves Apex Pros. apexpros.com.